What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing a nice little video, a bold prediction for each team 2019. We're going to only do the Eastern Conference today, so we're going to do one bold prediction for each team this upcoming season. The preseason is upon us. It's almost getting over and the regular season's going to start soon. I did this series last year and you guys did enjoy it. I did 3 bold predictions for each team in 5 parts, but today I'm just going to break it down in 2 videos. I'm not going to do 5 videos this time, just 2 videos. Today, Eastern Conference, tomorrow, Western Conference, based on the feedback. If you guys do enjoy this, then I will do the Western Conference video tomorrow. So, 1 bold prediction for each team this upcoming season, 2019. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Victor Oladipo, we all know, proved himself last year to be an all-star. And he kind of came out of nowhere, won Most Improved Player. So, my bold prediction is that Oladipo goes from Most Improved Player to MVP next season. Yes, Oladipo will win MVP next season. This guy is going to prove himself. We all have kind of talked about it already. Could Oladipo win the most valuable player? And I'm going to say, yeah, I think he can. I think Victor Oladipo is a hard worker. We all know he was working in the gym probably like every day this season. As soon as they lost the Cavaliers, he wanted to go right back to work. So I got to respect Oladipo, and I think this man's hard work is going to pay off. I could see Oladipo easily winning Most Valuable Player this upcoming season, and that's my bold prediction for the Pacers. Now, Kyrie Irving and the Celtics are kind of a different story. I went kind of off of team success for the Celtics, and I'm going to say the Celtics break the 73-9 record of the Golden State Warriors. We all know it was once held by the Chicago Bulls, and now the Golden State Warriors took that title, and now I'm going to say the Celtics go 72-8. I'm just going to go, or I guess it wouldn't be 72-8. It'd be 74-8. Sorry, can't do math right now. But yeah, Kyrie Irving, Jason Tatum, Gordon Hayward, Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, they all just click together right immediately, and they only lose 8 games on the season. They break the Golden State Warriors record. That would be insane. But I could see it out of a team like the Celtics, so we'll see. Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. We all know that Tristan Thompson's gone on record say that the East still runs through the Cavaliers just because they won it last year, but we all know the reason why they won it last year is because of the best player on the planet in LeBron James. But I'm going to go on a limb here. For my bold prediction, I'm going to say the Cavaliers still make the playoffs with Colin Sexton, Kevin Love, even Tristan Thompson, J.R. Smith, Kyle Korver. They're still a decent team, not too bad. We'll have to see how good Tyronn Lue is as a head coach, because I think this is Tyronn Lue's prove-it season. Yes, he had LeBron James last year, so it was easy to have some success. But now you don't, so what are you going to do? Is Kevin Love going to be your number 1 guy, or is Colin Sexton? Let's see what Tyronn Lue can do with the Cavs this season. For the Miami Heat, not Goran Dragic, Miami Heat, I'm going to say the Miami Heat, this is after, hopefully they get the Jimmy Butler trade to work, because we all know the Timberwolves have been extremely difficult with that. But I'm going to say that the Miami Heat are a top 3 seed in the Eastern Conference after they get Jimmy Butler. If they don't give Jimmy Butler, just scratch this bold prediction altogether. They'll probably be like a 6 seed again if they don't. But I can see the Miami Heat easily being a top 3 seed if Jimmy Butler stays healthy the whole season. And it also kind of depends who they have to trade to get Jimmy Butler. If they don't have to give up much, then I think the Miami Heat definitely could be a top 3 seed with Jimmy Butler at the team or on the team. So we'll see about the Miami Heat. Now, Zach LaVine, I kind of went based off of Zach LaVine. For the Chicago Bulls, I'm going to say Zach LaVine becomes an all-star. We all know, some of us thought that Zach LaVine was overpaid this offseason. We think that Chicago Bulls shouldn't have matched the Sacramento Kings offer, but I think that this match from the Chicago Bulls is going to pay off. I think Zach LaVine is going to prove himself, and he will be an all-star this season. With all the guards out of the Eastern Conference anyway, I'm going to say that Zach LaVine can easily make the All-Star team as a guard. So I don't see why not. I could easily see Zach LaVine maybe averaging 22 on the season, maybe even more than that. But hopefully Zach LaVine could stay healthy this whole season, and he could show us why the Timberwolves decided to trade Jimmy Butler, or the Bulls decided to trade Jimmy Butler for him. Now, Kemba Walker, his situation is a little weird. He's on the Charlotte Hornets. The Hornets are going to be garbage this season. I don't see how they're going to make the playoffs. I don't see them making the playoffs whatsoever. Now, I'm sorry for you Hornets fans. I just don't see you guys having a lot of success this season. But my bold prediction is, and it might be kind of a lame bold prediction because this might be obvious, but I'm going to say Kemba doesn't get traded the whole season. I'm going to say the Hornets well, I guess Kim Walker's gone on record to say he would stay, but I mean, you got to think Kim Walker would get tired of not making the playoffs eventually. I'm going to say the Hornets don't trade him, and Kim Walker's going to walk in the offseason. So they basically get nothing for Kim Walker. I mean, he only has 1 year left on his contract, so I guess he could re-sign, but Kim Walker doesn't get traded the whole season. Andre Drummond. Now, this one I thought would be kind of fun. We all know Andre Drummond's been in the gym working on his jump shot and how he's been shooting from 3. I'm going to say Drummond shoots 35% from 3 this season, attempting about 3 threes a game. So that's not bad. 3 or 4 threes a game. Maybe Dwayne Casey gives him the green light. Andre Drummond can shoot some threes now, and he can show us why he's been working on that shot, and maybe he averages 35% from 3. So I think Andre Drummond could do that. Now, will the Pistons make the playoffs this season is a different story. I could definitely see them making the playoffs. It's just, it's going to be a fight. I don't think they're a lock. It's going to be a fight, but Andre Drummond can shoot 35% from 3 this season and hopefully help that case for the Detroit Pistons, especially since they have Blake Griffin now. And then for Kevin Knox, I'm going to go on record, since Kristaps Porzingis may be injured the whole season, is going to be a lot of playing time for Kevin Knox. And I'm going to say Kevin Knox wins Rookie of the Year unanimously. I can't say words. Words are hard. But Kevin Knox wins Rookie of the Year unanimously. With this draft class being so good, I think that's a pretty bold prediction. I think the Rookie of the Year is going to be close again. It's going to be close. There's a lot of good rookies from this draft class, but I'm going to go on record and say Kevin Knox wins Rookie of the Year unanimously. And this next bold prediction is going to be kind of weird when I say this, because I literally just said Kevin Knox wins Rookie of the Year unanimously. So he's going to have a season better than what I'm going to say Trae Young is going to average. Trae Young averages 20 and 10. So 20 points and 10 assists. So we've seen Trae Young get some double-doubles in the Summer League, and I haven't really been paying attention to preseason, if I'm honest with you. I kind of wait for the regular season just to watch everybody. I will be buying League Pass, though, so I'll be excited to watch all them games. But Trae Young averages 20 and 10. It'll literally be the Trae Young show in Atlanta. And I hope they start him, which I think they should. I think they will. At 20 and 10, Trae Young show in Atlanta. I mean, who else is going to take those points away from him? I guess John Collins. So Trae Young, John Collins should be interesting. But Trae Young, 20 and 10 on the season, and doesn't win Rookie of the Year just because I said Kevin Knox wins it unanimously. So Kevin Knox is going to have a better season than that, I guess. But D'Angelo Russell, another guy that I think can become an all-star. D'Angelo Russell, it's time to prove yourself. You're on the last year of your rookie deal. It is time to show the world why you were drafted number 2 overall by the Los Angeles Lakers, and show us why you can be an all-star. I think D'Angelo Russell definitely hasn't had the chance to prove himself quite yet. He was on the Lakers with Kobe Bryant there, and as soon as Kobe Bryant retires, did he play on the Lakers without Kobe Bryant? I don't know if he did or not. I don't remember, but I know a lot of his playing time there in Los Angeles, Kobe Bryant was there, so it was kind of the Kobe Bryant show. And D'Angelo Russell got hurt his first season with Brooklyn Nets, so I think if he can stay healthy this whole season, it is his time to prove himself. So let's go D. Russell. And then for John Wall and the Washington Wizards, I think this bold prediction might be kind of lame, but reason why I say this is bold is because we all know the Wizards' problems. They have bad locker room problems, and they usually can never get it together. I mean, they were the AFC seed last year. I would say the Wizards are a top 5 seed in the Eastern Conference. And I know that might not sound too bold, but keep in mind their locker room is terrible. Dwight Howard to that mix, I don't think is going to make it much better. So I think the Wizards can still get it together. I think their roster looks really good this season, and hopefully it clicks together. And they become a top 5 seed in the Eastern Conference, which I could easily see happening for the Washington Wizards. But like I said, that might be one of the lamest bold predictions I had in the video. Mo Bamba and the Orlando Magic. Now, I wasn't going to come out here and predict that the Orlando Magic were going to make the playoffs, so I decided to do it on their rookie and Mo Bamba. So I'm not sure if this is bold, but I think it is. Mo Bamba averages 3 blocks on the season. Yes, he's like lengthy, 7 foot or whatever, but I don't think has a rookie ever averaged 3 blocks. I would have to fact check that, but I don't think that's very common. Not a lot of times does a center average 3 blocks at all. So Mo Bamba as a rookie averaging 3 blocks, I think that could be bold. At least I think. It may not be. I don't know. But I think Mo Bamba and the Orlando Magic obviously probably won't do much this season, but Mo Bamba hopefully proves himself this season and shows why he should be the starting center over Vucevic. Giannis Antetokounmpo in the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, the first bold prediction I had was something about Giannis shooting from 3, but I decided to change it. And this one, I think, is going to be super bold. Bucks make it out of the Eastern Conference. Yes, the Milwaukee Bucks have had problems. They can't click together. But with a new coach, Mike Budenholzer, I think that Mike Budenholzer, however you say it, is going to just reach the ceiling for the Milwaukee Bucks, and they could potentially beat all the teams in the Eastern Conference playoffs and make it out of the Eastern Conference and on to the NBA Finals. Now, I think that is super bold with the teams that are in the East. So, Milwaukee, can you make it out of the Eastern Conference? We'll have to see about that. That's pretty crazy. And then for the 76ers, I think the 76ers midseason will trade for an all-star. Now, who that will be, I'm not sure. But at the trade deadline, I think the 76ers need to get just a tad bit better, complete the process. Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Markelle Fultz, and another all-star. I think this team would be set up to possibly make it out of the East. I don't know who they would get. Jimmy Butler obviously would be a nice pickup for them, but obviously that doesn't look like it's going to happen anymore. But we still never know. He hasn't been traded quite yet. And then whenever he does get traded, expect a rebuild over that anyway. But Joel Embiid and the 76ers trade for an all-star this season, or mid-season, or at the trade deadline, whatever you want to say. I think it is time for the 76ers to finally complete that process. And finally, for the Raptors, I think this one's kind of lame too, but I mean, with all the teams that Kawhi Leonard said he wanted to go to, I think the Raptors was the last choice maybe on his list. Maybe not. I'm just saying, like, the Raptors probably weren't in his mind at the time. But now that he is in Toronto, I think he can build his market there quite a bit. I'm going to say Kawhi Leonard re-signs a Supermax deal with the Raptors, 5 years on the season, or 5-year contract, and Kawhi Leonard stays in Toronto. Does not go to Los Angeles Clippers, doesn't go to the Lakers, doesn't go to the Boston Celtics, New York Knicks, whatever you want to say. I think Kawhi Leonard resigns with Toronto, even though it's cold up there and he's not used to that. I think Toronto might have just made a good trade. They traded DeRozan for Kawhi, so if Kawhi resigns, obviously a great trade for the Raptors. But thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely leave a like if you did enjoy the video, and make sure you stay tuned. Turn on post notifications for tomorrow's video. One bold prediction for each team 2019 in the Western Conference. Let me know what you guys thought of my bold prediction of your favorite team. It'd be greatly appreciated. But that's it for me, guys. This is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.